Слово надається члену правління Європейської федерації геологів Комац Марко.
Доброе утро, добрый день. I have a presentation, so if I could kindly ask you, perfect. So in the name of the Federation, European Federation of Geologists, I greet you all. Our president, Vitor Correa, could not be here today because he has an important meeting in Brussels. So he was tasked this visit to me, which I took it with a great pleasure, since I've never been to Ukraine and it's really a lovely place to visit, to try to present where we could find the common grounds on cooperation on your initiative on technological platform, and of course to learn also from your side. So I can do it myself? Yeah, okay. Then I'll do it like that. So, what are we? What is the European Federation of Geologists? We are the professional organization that represents 26 countries in Europe, including Ukraine. So, Ukrainian Association of Geologists is our constituent. We have more than 45,000 individual members that are, of course, members of the national associations. We are providing the solutions to all the challenges our society is faced today. And of course, we strive to find the solutions to sustainable natural environment and the good for society and economy also. Basically, we are the voice of European geologists. So what are our tools to achieve these goals, this mission that I've just presented? We maintain high professionalism. We have the European certified European title of European geologists, and every member that is interested in acquiring this title has to go through the procedure, and that's an annual assessment. So it's not that you get it once and then you're good for life. Actually, you have to advance with your knowledge every year to get it again. We are trying to influence the European decisions, the parliamentary decisions that affect our domain of work: geology, environment, economical development. To achieve all that, we also follow specific standards, and that is not only professional standards that we are all used to, but also the ethical standards, which are more and more important. We are engaged strongly in educating young professionals. We just started the mentoring program a couple of weeks ago. And our goal is to link with sister organizations around the world, not only in Europe, but wider. So we have to achieve this mission, or this part of missions, we have several instruments. The most important instrument is our panels of experts, who are groups, basically groups of professionals from different fields of geology that form the outreach program, the papers that we release for the public and for the decision makers. And as you can see, we have 10 of them, but I listed only 5 because they wouldn't fit in one slide. We have different fields like hydrogeology, CO2 storage, geohazards, etc., etc. We are very much involved in European projects. This is some very important funding resource for our operations, and we are strong in communication. Our social media impact is quite high. We not only publish through the web page, we are very active through the, let's say, more to the younger generation friendly social medias. And I already mentioned, we publish position papers and press releases. These are some of our publications, and if you're interested more into them, you go to see our webpage. I've mentioned European project. These are linked to different types of, or different fields of geology. You can see that we that we cover plethora of domains, from geoenergy, groundwater, raw materials, including mining sector and information platform. So, what is the common ground that we could find cooperation with your wonderful initiative on technological platform? I just used really short abbreviation. I called it geo-resources. So please forgive me if I took this opportunity to do that, but that's my personal name of your wonderful idea. So we all know that you have environmental burdens. Every country in Europe has environmental burdens. So we all dealt with it, or we are still dealing with it in our own countries. Stronger implementation of legislation is always necessary. Even if everybody is following it, there's always a couple of those that are not. So you're not an exception. You're part of the same family that deals with these challenges. We all strive for stronger implementation of public engagement. Public is really important. Basically, we are there to serve the general public. Of course, also the economical aspects, but also to achieve better life, better level of better standard of living. We all also strive to be as transparent as possible within our work. Transparency is very important today to gain trust and to gain support from the public. And again, with our professionalism, we try to influence and implement European directives in our lives. And the same goes with your country. Modernization is a curve that appears through whole our life, and we all have to follow it to be able to actually deliver with a high quality the things that we do. So what are the common grounds? I've took some of the notes from description of your technological platform. You're striving to improve the environment, to bring different stakeholders to the same table, and to implement standards in the field of geo-resources. And all that to achieve effective, balanced, and steady use of all geo-resources mentioned in the technological platform. And basically, European Federation of Geologists have the same goal. We are doing the same thing. We are there to contribute to safe use of natural environment, to protect and inform the public, to promote a responsible exploitation and exploration of natural resources. So this is a strong linkage, as you can see. We are following the same direction here, and I think we have a lot of topics to learn from each other. So let's start to construct the better Europe as a continent together. We should increase the cooperation. Your association became a member of our association, I think 1 year ago, something like that. We should increase the cooperation to influence decision makers here in Ukraine and also in Brussels. Ukraine is going to be a member of European Union soon, and we need to synchronize the efforts and legislation to make it faster. And yes, decision makers, you need to talk to politicians. Those are the persons, the individuals that can make change in the legislation domain, so you need to build strong relation with them, an open relation, and advocate your goals to them with the common fact. So I've prepared for the conclusion of my speech a video which I don't know whether it will work. So I kindly ask you, gentlemen down at the computer, to just push the blue link. If it doesn't work, then I'll conclude my presentation with a big thank you for the invitation. So we better continue. It doesn't work, no worries. Thank you again for inviting us. Please be sure that you can count on our cooperation and support in achieving the goals that you set up in your technological platform. Thank you very much.